Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you to a little pickups video actually. Some of the games that I got from MAGfest. So without further ado, because they're just staring at a bed, here comes the first one. It's for the NES, these are NES games, Heavy Barrel. You know, the funny thing about these games actually is that I had no intention of getting, oh, stupid focus, I love how it does this every time. I had no intention of getting more war games for the NES because I have a lot of them, but it just happened that way without me even thinking about it. So there's Heavy Barrel. Next up, POW by SNK. This is a game that, like, right away when I played it on an emulator, I was totally had nostalgic flashbacks of playing this over at somebody's house way back when. So I had to get it. Most of these games were really cheap. Actually, I went in and we got a bundle deal, me and my buddy Uto Rai, and we got all these games for a pretty good price. So, yeah, this is awesome. He also got Contra and Mega Man 1, so he probably made it out better. I got all these cheap NES titles, but Commando, this is easily, you know, when you play this, this is totally, like, first-gen Nintendo right here. But, honestly, this is a better war game, in my opinion, than, like, Ikari Warriors. Everyone always talks about Ikari Warriors, but, seriously, stuff like Commando, it's where it's at. You got Cobra Command. Not sure why I got this game, really. Something about the name stuck with me. That's like, oh, I think that's a halfway decent game, if I remember correctly. So I got it. I don't know why. I have bad luck with helicopter games. Like, I got Tiger Heli, and that's, like, one of the worst games I own, so hopefully that's not that bad. I haven't even tried these games out, by the way. I pretty much just got up. And finally, the only non-war game, Super Off-Road, with 4-player simultaneous action. Yeah, one of the, there are only about a couple dozen games for the Nintendo that have 4-player capability. This is one of them. Some of them get pretty expensive, actually, like Nightmare on Elm Street. That's like a $20, $25 game, just because it's got 4-player action, I think. Moving to the Super Nintendo, we've got Mortal Kombat 2, which I've been wanting. I played there's a lot of Mortal Kombat 2 playing going on at the convention, actually, and now I've got all of them. I've got 1, 2, my version of 3 is actually Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but, so, got the trilogy now for the Super Nintendo. I had to get Mystic Quest. Funny thing, actually, we got this from the Game Chasers. They had a box of games that were there, so I got this for $5 from them, and I'm like, yes, I need this game. I need something like this. So I got $5. You can't turn that down, and you can say that you got it from the Game Chasers. Of course, Uto Rai is that one that actually found these games. And speaking of getting video games from famous internet celebrities, finally, I got Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So now you can stop saying, oh, you don't have Legend of Zelda in your Super Nintendo collection, because I finally got it. Got it from Pat the NES Punk, actually. And it's funny, because this is the one game that I really wanted at this convention. And the only other person that had it was this guy who had everything marked up the ass. He wanted like $37 for it, and he wasn't gonna budge at all on that. But $20 from Pat the NES Punk. There's something inside of it. I might have to open it up later on and check that out, but I'm sure it works. And here's the creme de la creme. Got this as a gift for my birthday from all the awesome people at MAGfest with me. The Super Boy, a portable Super Nintendo. The thing's gigantic. It's not very heavy, but it's big. It reminds me of playing the Game Gear all over again. But you know, you've got all your standard buttons. You've got controller ports for Super Nintendo controllers, if you want to go that route. Up here on the top, you've got the area you put the game in, obviously. Here you've got, I don't think it's going to go into focus, that is the DC in SV. I think that's for connecting into a TV. Power on, power off, and there's the AV out. I don't know what that is then. Oh well, not really important. And down on the bottom, you've got headphones, volume, and LED. I don't know why. LED? I don't know what that means. That might just be like, I think that might be the power when you don't have it connected in, because you might think that this runs off of batteries, but no, you would be wrong. You got a few little extra things that come along with it, like AC adapter, because there's already a battery in the back. Obviously, you probably noticed that already. Battery in the back, so you got so you can charge it, hook it, got the TV hookups, and you've got a little bag that if I unfold it, it's large enough to fit the Super Game Boy in, but it's not big enough to fit any video games in, so you still have to carry around the video games with you. But alright guys, well there you go. That's my short little pickup video of what I got from MAGfest. So I'm sure there'll be some more videos later on, and if you haven't checked out our Friday night Skype from MAGfest, go check that out. This has been the Johnny Cage. Talk to all of you awesome people later on.